My name is Dan Goldstein. I am the Media Relations Manager for the Integrated Systems Europe trade show, a rival trade show to this one. Always good to be able to come in and do a bit of stealth marketing. In a former life, I was the editor of Installation Europe magazine for about 6 or 7 years, so very familiar with this show and this market, although I do lack any kind of detailed technical knowledge, in fact any knowledge about audio and video at all. But luckily there is a group of distinguished panelists behind me who make up for this shortfall, and they are all from member companies of the AVnu Alliance, and this is the 4th time I think that we have done one of these panel discussions. We did the first one at ISE in Amsterdam in February of this year. We then, the tour then moved on to Frankfurt in Germany at ProLight and Sound. We took a couple of months off to work on the difficult third album, and then we reconvened at Infocom in Las Vegas in June for what was commonly thought to be among the critics the best performance yet. So we've got quite a lot to live up to, particularly as some of the more talented members of that panel have decided not to join us this time. So to be honest, it's brilliant. It's a slightly it's not my ideal lineup. I'm particularly troubled by the presence of Jerry Placken, but we'll move on to that later. So all joking aside, or some joking aside, the AVnu Alliance exists to, or has been formed to promote the AVB standards. These are, for those who don't know, a set of newly established IEEE standards for the transmission of audio, video and control data across a digital network. And the idea behind the Alliance is it doesn't just promote the standard, it also looks at things like compliance programs to ensure that everything that says, all the boxes that will say or will say AVB on them actually do what they say they will do, and also to ensure that there's interoperability. I do hate having to say that word. Between all those boxes, not much point having a standard if you can't connect the boxes together that have got the logo on them. So without further ado, our panel will introduce themselves, and I think if we start way over to my right with you, John, since you're one of our newcomers, they're just going to tell you who they are, and then we'll move on from there.
Thank you. My name is John McMahon. I'm the Vice President of Worldwide Sales and Support for Audinate. We're the manufacturer of Dante.
I'm David Gibbons. I run the Live Systems group at Avid, which is the group that makes the venue mixing consoles.
I'm Adam Holladay, and despite my accent, I actually live in Salt Lake City, Utah, where I married my wife. And, I'm the marketing manager for the Systems Development and Integration group responsible for HiQNet and System Architect.
I'm Minich from LabX Technologies. We're an engineering design firm and IP provider of networking technologies to manufacturers.
I'm Jerry Placken from Meyer Sound, international sales for digital products.
I'm Ed Clarke. I work for XMOS, and we make low-cost programmable devices. At XMOS, I'm Director of Marketing, responsible for our silicon, tools and IP products.
Thank you, gentlemen. Jerry, it's okay, I'm not going to ask you to play any further parts, so just relax.